Welcome to Learn with Lumi. Something special begins today as Lumi moves fast inside the jungle house. Steve walks across the wooden room and lifts a travel bag. Leah opens a basket on the table and places clothes neatly. Lumi bends near the bed and puts clothes into a small bag. Steve checks a rope bag while Leah folds a cloth slowly. Lumi walks toward Steve and holds the bag with both hands. Leah walks to the window and pulls the leaf curtain aside. Steve steps toward the door and places the bag near it. Lumi, Steve, and Leah stand close and adjust their bags together. The family moves slowly toward the wooden stairs inside the house. Do you think the family is ready to leave the house? Lumi steps down the wooden stairs carefully with his bag. Steve follows behind and holds the stair rope firmly. Leah closes the wooden door slowly behind her. Steve walks across the front porch and looks at the path. Lumi walks onto the dirt path and stands near a tree. Leah steps beside Lumi and adjusts the strap on his bag. Steve bends down and tightens the rope on his bag. Leah walks forward along the jungle path with steady steps. Lumi follows Leah and looks around at tall trees. Steve walks behind them and carries the bag on his shoulder. Where will the family go after this jungle path? Leah walks slowly along the narrow jungle path. Lumi steps over a small rock on the path. Steve walks behind and looks at a wooden sign. Leah stops near the sign and points at it. Lumi moves closer and looks up at the sign. Steve nods once and turns toward the valley path. Leah walks onto the wider valley road carefully. Lumi follows her and holds his bag tightly. Steve steps onto the valley road and looks ahead. The family walks together toward the green jungle valley. What will the family see in the jungle valley? Leah steps into the wide green valley slowly. Lumi runs a few steps onto the soft grass. Steve walks behind and looks across the open space. Leah bends down and touches the grass gently. Lumi stops near bright flowers and looks at them. Steve walks toward a large tree in the valley. Leah walks across the grass toward a small stream. Lumi follows her and steps near the water edge. Steve stands under the tree and places his bag down. The family stands apart and looks around the valley. What will they do first in the valley? Leah walks toward the large tree and sits down. Steve opens his bag under the tree slowly. Lumi runs across the grass toward the tree. Leah spreads a cloth on the grass carefully. Steve takes out a wooden water bottle. Lumi sits on the cloth near his parents. Leah gives the water bottle to Lumi. Steve looks around the valley while sitting quietly. Lumi drinks water and wipes his mouth gently. The family sits together under the tree in shade. Where will the family walk next in the valley? Steve stands up under the tree and lifts his bag. Leah folds the cloth on the grass carefully. Lumi stands and looks toward a small hill nearby. Steve walks toward the hill across the grass. Leah follows Steve with slow, steady steps. Lumi walks behind them and holds his bag tight. Steve steps onto the small hill path slowly. Leah climbs the hill path with careful steps. Lumi climbs the hill and looks down briefly. The family reaches halfway up the small hill. What can they see from the top of the hill? Steve climbs higher on the small hill path. Leah steps carefully over a flat stone. Lumi climbs behind them with quick, small steps. Steve reaches the top and stands still. Leah reaches the top and looks around slowly. Lumi reaches the top and spreads his arms wide. Steve walks toward a wooden bench near a tree. Leah walks to the bench and brushes leaves away. Lumi walks to the edge and looks down. the family stands together at the hilltop view. How will the family go back down the hill? Steve turns and walks down the hill path slowly. Leah follows behind with careful, steady steps. Lumi walks between them and holds his bag tight. Steve steps from the hill onto the valley grass. Leah walks across the grass toward the valley road. Lumi walks beside her and looks at the stream. Steve walks onto the wide valley road calmly. Leah steps onto the narrow jungle path toward home. Lumi walks up the wooden stairs into the house. The family sits together inside the treehouse peacefully. Did you enjoy this calm day in the valley? Subscribe for more journeys.